Good night, fellow punchers. The clock on the wall is 6 minutes away from 11 o'clock on Tuesday night. Back with one for tomorrow. One dart. Not sure what's going on with Warwick or Hexham. There's inspections in the morning, so there wasn't much point. I thought putting anything up. If the meetings do go ahead, if I do fancy anything, well, I sort of fancied a couple of, but there wasn't much point putting up if its meeting's called off. And if I don't know what the ground is it because of snow, or is it because of rain, or is it because of what? I'm not a weatherman. I didn't. A busy enough day doing nothing. Had you ever one of them days that you look back on it and say it was really productive, but yet you're doing a bit of driving and you met a lot of people? It was one of those days. So I finished up tonight in a nephew's house in West Roscommon. He had a baby there in September, so that was the first time I seen them. That was his third child, and actually I only seen the second child, which was born last February, 12 months, I think, once. So I spent a few hours there. Good chat. Kids didn't know what to make of me. Over with the neighbours, walked the dog at 4 o'clock today, and then visited another neighbour before that after lunch, and had the dinner early. So seen some racing, but not at all, and I didn't get a chance to look back at anything. I seen we were out at the traps early this morning with an 11:10 race at Lingfield. Might as well have stayed in bed, and the jockeys could have stayed in bed as well because they were asleep, fully asleep. Do you ever get the feeling when a race goes a few furlongs and you say the better smarten up, because that horse actually had a decent enough staying on run the last time at a mile 6, and if they had been aware of that, and obviously they weren't, or they'll get given the hurry up sooner. But the rank outsider 28-1 to go out in front like that, an absolute shambles. Like, I don't know what were they interviewed after. They're probably saying because they were hands and heels that they couldn't give them the stick to close in the finish, but I don't know. We had a horse in that I said last night improve on her jumping, but she went to pot altogether. She jumped them with height and distance the last time, and today she couldn't lift a leg. So must have been the ground that was tacky or gluey or something, I've no idea. But Magdalene wouldn't be one I'd be hurrying up to back at Christmas, but that'll be her time probably. 2.5 mile in heavy ground in Limerick is what McNamara will be gearing up for. With a nice winner in Fakenham, Microenormous. There was a Rule 4. It went off 6-4, I think, was it? But that opened up 7-2 yesterday evening. Microenormous. Good jockeymanship coming around the turn for home. He knew the horse was jumping to its right, so there was no point coming up alongside on the outside. Bide his time. He had everything covered. So a winner. A winner and what? Winner and a loser. Winner and 2 losers. But was that Minap? I'm not sure. I forget. Anyway, I meant to say last night, shout out to David Ferney and to Joe Finlay that asked for a link to the Injured Jockeys Fund. Just go on Enthuse. .ie or .com or whatever. If you just Google Enthuse or just Google the Irish Injured Jockeys Fund, and you put in your donation there. I put in €100 yesterday. I had missed last month, but the month before that, given as the Irish, I give every second month €50 to each of the Injured Jockeys Fund, and I must do it for the English UK Jockeys Fund before the end of this month as well. What I'll do is I'll put in another 100. Thanks for the donations lately to the channel, and a lot of that will go to the trip at Christmas to Dublin, which we can go a bit more extravagant this year. We can go for more. Last year we fed 84. We'll aim for the 100th this year, so I can add an extra turkey, an extra ham, and maybe an extra couple of drinks for them or whatever. I'll see what Ronan thinks. Thanks very much. People will be wanting to send money. I never asked for it at all, but there's a way of, in your own time, if you come back on during the day, just listen to the ads. Because if you press skip or next, I don't think that contributes to the channel. And by listening to the ads, that it's only a few cents each one, but it would add up then, and you'll be doing your thing without putting your hands in your pocket, just by listening. And you don't have to listen. You can put your phone on whatever, mute, and let the ads play. I think it'll count. So you're doing that. You're helping then by doing that. Anyway, on to tomorrow. I'm leaving the jumps alone. One dart, and it opened up at 11 to 4, 5 to 2. Duke of Oxford. We've seen this horse running not too long ago when we had the Judman colours and Cool Party beat us. We had Cadigan Place. Cool Party beat us. Duke of Oxford, I thought, was the eye-catching run to his first run after a break. That day was given £7. Tomorrow, given £5 of a difference. So Cool Party has done us twice, so we're out to get it. Could be third time lucky, hopefully for us.
And on the outside here, the grey Scottish anthem.
Cool Party.
Duke of Oxford now is improving. He goes into fourth. Electric Charmer switch to the inside. It's really getting desperate now inside the final furlong. Cadogan Place coming through to tackle Cool Party, who's very game. Cadogan Place just in front of Cool Party, who's trying to fight back. Duke of Oxford staying on very, very late. It's a bobbing finish. Oh, it's really tight between Cool Party and Cadogan Place.
£5, I think, and the second run after the layoff. Cool Party has come out and won since. Hopefully, David Egan was on at that to Hector Crouch, the Inform Hector Crouch as well. He had a treble today, hadn't he? Last 14 days, 32%, 8 from 25. The slight worry is Michael Bell hasn't had a winner in a while, but he had a few places. He definitely hasn't had a winner in the last 14 days. 0 for 9, 3 places. I think he hasn't had a winner in 21 days. So hopefully Mr. Crouch can rectify that tomorrow. So I'll get this into the oven and I'll answer back the comments. I didn't get on at all there. Oh, I did check at one point. Fair play to Paul Manton had a nap going in. Tom Leach had 2 given. 2 of them went in. He's in form this weather. Although himself does never sort of tally. I don't know how it is. And there was somebody else that... Oh, somebody was with Declan Quealy who had a double in Limerick today. But it takes a few minutes to answer them back each time, so I'll scroll down in the evening there. But I'll answer a few of them back now. So, bash the bookies, over and out. If there's anything that I fancy on the meetings that goes ahead tomorrow, I'll put them up in the morning. I pressed the wrong button there. It isn't the first time that happened.